All right, so this is I don't know, I kind of consider it, you would say, some say daily, just a driving car. I actually put this one together. I've had it now about a year, um, but I ended up doing some stuff to it. I got some other parts from Modern for this because they offer stuff. I had decided that I wanted to make it a little, like, so you could hear it running, you know what I mean, because it was so quiet. So I purchased the header that they offer for this engine. I got the real nice chromatic coated one. I bought the bolts and everything. I actually did make a video of it. I did not edit it out because I was just that depressed with that modification that much after I bought it, because I figured, you know, I'll buy it, I'll get it installed. What a pain in the neck. Hopefully this doesn't turn out to be that way. But anyway, I'm going to try to really cut this quick. So I put the exhaust manifold header on, and it just made this car sound like crap. So I was hoping to be able to just, you know, hey, they have the other exhaust in stock. Lo and behold, it's out of stock. It's supposed to be out of stock for another, I don't know, 3-4 months. It could be a year, just with the way everything is right now. But let's take a look at this right here. This is the header. Okay, it fits down in underneath. Looks pretty nice. I'm going to do a startup, and what they had in stock was the exhaust without the mufflers, which they recommend for like the 1.4 turbo. So basically, you're going to be able to get to hear what the exhaust sounds like now. This is the stock catback with the factory, the factory catback with the MPX header. Don't put this on your car unless you're going to put the exhaust on too. But anyway, the exhaust that they had comes without the mufflers, so I ended up buying the mufflers also. So I'll just show you that stuff here real quick. I just unboxed this stuff yesterday. So they have 2 resonators in here. I guess this is the Y pipe, and here's the rest of it. And I ordered the 2 resonators. For some reason, it costs more to buy this exhaust and buy the muffler separate than it does to buy this exhaust complete. So maybe, I don't know. Just, it doesn't make no sense. You would think this would cost more to have these in than out. But to buy them separate, it's more. But where they'll go is, I think it's off this one side here and then off this other side. So I'll worry about getting them installed later. But anyway, stock exhaust, MPX header. Just going to fire this thing up. You guys can see what it sounds like. Bad. Really bad. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing jacked up, and I'm just going to install this exhaust. And then we're going to see what it sounds like. See how much of a difference their exhaust bolted onto the car without the muffler sounds like. Hopefully it's not as raspy. I mean, volume I can kind of deal with. This thing just, it's so raspy. It almost should have like those baffle cans like you would put on like a Nissan 350Z. So I'm going to get this thing jacked up on my quick jack, work on taking this stock exhaust off, and getting this thing unboxed and installed, and I'll show you what it is. All right, so hopefully you can see me. We're going to take a look at the exhaust that is on this car before we remove it. All right, so here we go. It's got the pipes that come out. Your flanges are actually there. Factory muffler runs up through. There's a small muffler there. Looks like we can just unbolt it there, pop off some of these mounts, and this thing should just fall right down. All right, so we have our stock exhaust off, and I have it laid right next to the MPX exhaust. Now I didn't take the bagging, the stuff off of it yet, but you can see what we have here. It's actually sitting upside down. It shows MPX there, but I wanted to lay this out something similar to the way it was sitting. Okay, so what will happen is, I don't know why that looks so tight right there. I believe one muffler comes here, and then the other one will go on the other side. Something like that. It's pretty much just fits right in between here. Hopefully that's not too much of a problem if we need to do that, because I'm stuck with this now. I'm hoping that it's going to make it sound a little bit better, even though it's only going to be that and not, I don't know, this mess. Of the welds here on everything are actually quite nice up through. All right, now this is the area where they put the other mufflers in. So I mean, I'm looking at this is looking pretty small right here, so I'm hoping that this is what we need to make this work. It's almost too pretty to put on a car. So I'm assuming that this will fit right there, like that. This over here actually looks pretty darn tight right in here. So this is really gonna take some skill for someone to put in here. Probably cut some more off of that side. Move it over that way just a little bit. Yep, right there. Just like that. So this looks like it's going to take some time if somebody actually installs this to get it to install and look the way that it needs to. So yeah, here we go. Check it out. That's what it looks like on the inside. Hopefully there's some light. Very nice looking straight through mufflers. Hopefully this thing does sound better, which is our overall goal. It just would have been nice to order it with the mufflers in already. And here we have a muffle-in. What are you doing, muffle-in? That cat's in and out. Alright, well, I didn't show these. They give you plenty of bolts. They give you 2 new bushings. I'm not quite sure where they're supposed to go. They might go up on the front header pipe. I'll have to double check those. Yeah, for the front. Then we attach this piece. Then this piece here goes on, and that's our rear section. All right, let's get this fit up. I'm gonna have to see which way this goes. I'm gonna have to grab some tools for this. Hopefully Muffin helps out some, and we get this exhaust on. All right, so we have the exhaust all fitted up now. All right, everything bolted up nicely. All I can say is their catback exhausts are always made quality like this. The only thing I can say about the header is somebody else must make that, and the welds are terrible, the coating is terrible, just everything about the quality of the header is just terrible for this car. But this catback exhaust is really nice. Now that it is fully installed, here comes the true test. Let's see if it sounds any better. I can say that I'm happy about that. That really helped. So with that being said, it is a little loud. All that raspiness is totally gone. The real tinny, terrible sound is gone. It's a nice, deeper tone. I mean, it's almost livable. I probably will still get the other resonators installed as soon as I can find someone that will take that job on. And let's go for a road trial. I'm gonna take this thing out on the road and see how much better it sounds. So I'll see ya. Alright, just trying to get some driving. It's really, I mean, it's loud off the bottom end, but when you let off, it's not bad. It does get a little cracky. You know, I'm just in third gear, just kind of putting along, actually following somebody. So here, let's downshift. I mean, it's seriously livable in comparison to what it was before. I do have some clips of that. I'll probably put that in. $4,000, 5, 6. Right now I do have the windows down, so I'm going to put the windows up and get a clip driving with the windows up. A little downshift. Well, it's bassy and it's loud and it comes through the car. Just did a little quick drive here before I turn this on. Going down a hill now. Most of the time I just shift into neutral when I go down hills, unless I need to slow down, or you know, I need extra braking that my brakes aren't giving me, or I know I'm going to be, you know, jumping in and accelerating. So we'll see what this thing sounds like heading up this hill here in a second. I mean, put it in 6th gear. You know, it'd probably be fine for highway driving. You know, no issues. I mean, these things usually don't make much power. This is a driving car. Just was looking for something to give it a little bit better sound. So, let's drop into 4th. And then you can hear it. And downshift to 3rd. way better sound than what it was before. It's deeper. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to see what it's like living with this over what it was before and go from there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you decide if you wanted something like this to put on your Dart. And yeah, I gotta get the header video edited out because that wasn't good. But I'm a little bit happier now.